Good day, fellow masters, or should I say, good day, fellow space cadets? Your host, Lord Valdarox here, like I said. I've been thinking about doing this for a while now, diversifying in other mobile games. But, again, why held back this long? Who knows? Who knows indeed. In any case, though, we're here and we're gonna play some Ocean Anamnesis. Now, as to what I'm gonna do right now, well, currently we have an event going on, which is the transmogrified almost descent, pretty much defeating and collecting what you would call. Let's go jump over here, right?
Welcome. Step right up.
Collecting coins, that way you can exchange for little goodies here in the coin shop. Kind of like the same thing with Fate, when we have the events going on. And I've cleared out at least the Angel Rune one, with still building up right there. Usually, this event just started not too long ago, but usually when it comes to events like this one, the Academy Training 1 coins, I tend to clear out most, if not all of it, with the exception obviously the repeatable ones, because you can never clear out the repeatable ones. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the battle. So, the way the whole thing with the battle works is, well, for one, you're kind of just there.
Something is wrong.
And now for my part, well, I take it upon myself to, well, help myself, so to speak. Yes, I have 2 accounts. And no, I have not dropped any money. I can't attempt it to, but so far the game has been more or less somewhat generous. Especially with the recent, what you would call, there was well, I'll go to the banner after the battle. The battles tend to take, well, again, they vary too, especially in your party. This is my go-to party. Well, I always like doing it like this, because supporting yourself, at least from my point of view, you are more or less farm the points better. At least I say that because you don't have to restore stamina all together. Usually when it comes to the battle, I usually have the healer in the back to control them already, because you don't want your healer to die, especially in battles like this. This particular enemy, the boss, I'm trying to remember what the name of the boss is, but they like to cast what you would call darkness, which causes damage to you, along with making the ground wet, as you saw a moment ago, slowing it down. As soon as the healer heals up, we're gonna give him. Alright, there we go.
Better shut off.
Usually when I like to unleash the rush techniques is preferably when their health is good, because some of these characters perform what you would call EX, like extra more damage or higher more damage when their health is good. Unfortunately, we snuck in the last second darkness powers, so now our damage got mitigated. We won't do as much damage, which again is fine. And wow, when you need him to be stunned, he decides to get stunned. How does that work, right? Yes, I make the boss look pretty easy, but that's only because I was able to land the stun successfully. Otherwise, if that stun didn't land, we'd have to contend with the annoyance here, like right there. He's casting water tides.
I'll clear
the water on the ground.
Too slow.
Targeting our healer.
No amateur.
Run. I'm only saying that because I can see that on the other screen. Might as well just finish it.
Better shut off your pain circuits.
Yes, that's right. My go-to. You can summon her. She summoned herself. That's what my friends say.
Bring it on.
and 2B. I could swap out the characters to use, but I don't really do that. I'll consider that once I get more materials. Only reason I say that though is because it's hard to raise characters. Yeah, I mean I have them right there, but it's still hard. Like, I don't know what happens to the recording, like, when I do the whole thing with the screen like this, I take it it's still recording, it's just that it gets quiet. Anyways, before we jump away, right, I can do 2, well, technically 1, 2, 3 more battles counting the other count. Anyways, we backtrack momentarily, right? Well, let me check the time. We're at the 5-minute mark. I can't waste too much time. I'm looking around, right? So basically, you got what? Achievements right there. With the achievements, as I momentarily jumped a while ago, before the battle, you pretty much, this is the dailies you do so you can get nice little goodies and gems too along the way. Let's jump to the draws, right? Right now I don't have enough, but before I did, we had...
You wish to summon?
So, this banner's still going on for 4 days. If you are spiteful enough, you can tackle the main story quest and clear them to the point where you can get more than 2,000 gems. Definitely, I want to see you can probably get easily 6,000 gems to draw 3 times. And the majority of the times, I wish I recorded my pulls, but the majority of the times I was able to pull multiple 5 stars. And guess what? Just to show for it, right? Again, yes, I know it's the 5 stars were what? Not necessarily the ace ones, maybe a couple here or there. But again, I wouldn't be able to recognize all the aces. Yes, and there you have my slew of characters at the top. And with some more in the back and below right there, working in progress right there. Right? And again, you have 4 stars and among the others as well. And 3 stars. As you can tell, I don't really use my 3 stars, especially for harder difficulty battles. I could do this, like again, I could, but it would probably be a huge handicap, and I'm good, but not that good in this game.
Captain.
Oh, I guess we're all captains, right? Anyways. You know what? We'll change the characters.
Captain, please take care of it.
It'll probably change the flow of battle drastically. But why not?
Let's go to the others.
We'll edit the party. For this account, I chose my first ace character to be none other than Maria? That's her name? Yeah. Yeah, Maria. And we'll briefly go over, I guess you could say, quote-unquote classes. Because when it comes to this game, it's not like Dragalia or Fate where you had to fight enemies with type advantage. Well, yes and no, I would say. Because some enemies are better dealt with like sharpshooter enemies. And other times you're better off dealing with the enemies using magic. More often than not, you can more or less always stick to the same team and have no problems. The only problems arise, I want to say, is when you're trying to, I guess, when the enemy is very stubborn. Oftentimes, you kind of feel like the RNG is targeting your healer.
Are you ready to die?
And when it comes to this, your sharpshooter is always going to stay in the back. That doesn't make sense.
Dust to dust.
Ooh. Careful there, Maria. See, the healer's like right there on the left side. Always want to move your healer away. And Maria looks like she can take some damage, but not as much as the others, especially your tank, or shield, or you want to call it, which is this one over here. Mine happens to be too. Usually with your defenders, that's correct, I'm sorry. Your defenders are always taking the bulk of the damage and or taunting, drawing away the enemy's attention from your other characters. As you can see right there, my shooter right there. So he pretty much fires at range. Right. Simple and to the point. I'd unleash the attack right now, but one for that impending darkness hanging on over our heads.
Dust to dust. No, I won't miss. What? Is that all? Dust to dust.
May as well unleash it.
I shall handle this. This is it.
Usually, again, wherever least right there, I think that's how you pronounce your name.
Better shut
You
off
want
your
to save your
pain
skill last if you
circuits.
have it because, well, I say last and or you save it, especially with tough battles. This battle is mission 1, so we haven't reached the difficulty just
Bring it on.
yet. And may or may not decide to counter substitute the miseries because again, it is very difficult as between the two. Granted, I could play with both people, but my policy
Ready,
is
aim,
help
fire.
myself, and if there's any mistakes or someone messes up, well, it's on me because I'm the one that's playing. Then I still get my items because that's primarily what I'm after when it comes to these types of events. And I feel like we're getting more damage this time around. Yes, it's probably because of all the
Regret this. No,
The next
I
battle,
won't miss.
bring a spellcaster.
No, I won't miss. Enough. You're
Well,
through. You're in for it now. That's enough out of you.
a little healer in the pistol.
Dust to dust.
And that should kill it. Maria's powerful. Indeed she is.
That was harder than I expected.
Now I want to check on time because one, time is of the essence.
I have got a special.
And we're running 12 minutes right now. Again, this video is probably going to go definitely over 20 minutes. I don't really want it to, but I can only make those battles so quickly. I guess I don't have to diversify and show all the characters in my arsenal now that work, right? Like, you can jump on the defender right there, and obviously understand what the role of the defender is. There really isn't going to be any much difference right there. But, you know what, we'll swap on Maria and we'll bring
Let's
our
go to the others.
spellcaster, right? We'll go with... well, I only have one strong spellcaster at the moment, and that happens to be... you all know her, right? Again, I'm not 100% on the whole Star Ocean lore, so forgive me if I mispronounce their names. Miria? I think that's how you pronounce her name. Again, I do have other characters, but they're because they're not fully raised, that and stats, they would only be a hindrance in battle to come. Wait, what? Yes, I didn't swap them out. Like, sure, she's max level broken and everything, but the skills are a different story. Click on her. Stats. See? Her stats aren't gonna cut it. She might even get... well, let's see what we can give her, right? Is there any status enhancements I can give her right now? Let's see. Right. Enhancing before the battle. Cheater! Well, I want her to survive and or do damage. Huh. Not much, but it'll have to do some defense.
I wish you could see.
A little more HP, right? Whew. Hope I'm not coming down with something. Okay. Yes, currently right now, as I'm recording this video, the other video, the Dragalia video, is being
I wish you could
uploaded, right? With my fake Go videos that I still have to upload, still waiting. When I say other FGO videos, well, it's not my gacha videos so much as my gameplay videos of back in Babylonia. Yes, I know. Still haven't uploaded all of them, so apologies for that. Let's see. one thing, yeah, I'm checking. I think I'll probably just record one more battle, that being this one, and then after this, I'll probably just continue the rest off camera. Again, like, I could do more, but for right now, this will have to do, right? Loading, because both accounts have to sync.
Are you ready to die?
No.
Sorry,
The
but
better
I'll
question is, are you ready to die?
Enough.
Now, because we missed the spellcaster, I think we definitely move it to the back.
This one's gonna hit harder.
Ah! Which means I can't observe the battle from the front. Usually I want to observe it from the front. Yes. Oh, damn it, darkness. Miri's gonna take a lot of damage from this because, again, her defense and all this. Actually, no, she's taking equal amount of damage. And you don't see much from the back other than just enemy pecking at your allies, the ones that are close range. And I'm pretty sure you have noticed, again, for those of you that are veteran players, I don't need to say, but for those of you that are probably new, right, or maybe don't come across other people playing this game, but you notice the enemy right there that has a little icon. Right now it's green, and then it turns yellow, then green, back again. When it turns red, it's because it has its focus on the designated character. In this particular case, though, ah, damn it, I got
Shut
scared.
off your pain circuits.
What I meant to do right there was
That wasn't so bad.
wait until he
This
got
might hurt a
unstunned,
little.
because this might unstun him. I know it doesn't work like
You
that.
still got a lot to learn.
And a fair amount of damage, but she could do more
Bring
if
it
her
on.
stats were max.
This is
And it also helps with your weapons and everything too. Yes, I know. This is one of those games where Nagacha is separate for the weapon, which is both a good and a bad thing. Because here's the thing. Sometimes you spend all your resources. Well, you don't have to spend all your resources on the characters because one copy, and that's all you need. And then from there on out, you just need materials to limit with. The rest you can just spend on. The rest you can spend on weapons. But again, weapons, it's a hit or miss. Uh-oh, the ground got hot. Oh no. We lost our attacker in the front there. Don't draw it away towards the healer. Now our lone defender is fighting in the front line. Okay. Again, I intend to use this skill. Now watch.
I'll kill you to the bone.
Good.
better shut off your pain circuits.
You need to be alive because she's our attacker. Without an attacker, we do much. We do much, we're kind of stuck in a very difficult position. And that should... Yep, that revived 2B right there, and I gotta move her out of the way. Okay, she's good to go now. Go, 2B.
This one's gonna hit harder. You're weak. You should not think me so easily validated. This might hurt a little.
Better hurt more than just
You've
a
still
little.
got a lot to learn.
Extinction. 2B should be able to finish it off, right?
Bring it on.
I don't know why that happened. On the other throne, 2B was ready to go and click on her rush. Yes, it wouldn't connect. And there you have it, fellow captains.
Well, it certainly gave us a hard time.
You can say that again. And there you have it, fellow captains. Little gameplay of Star Ocean. Again, it's not as entertaining, I'd say. I'd say the music is more entertaining in Trogalia because you kind of feel the suspense. Like you never know when you're going to get knocked out at any given moment. But that's just me, right? That's just me. And there you have it. We're reaching the 20-minute mark, so I'll have to stop right here. We're actually just past it. There you have it. As always, fellow masters, fellow dragon warriors, fellow captains, this is your host, Lord Valdarox. Again, I'll probably have another video to record. I'll see. Right now, I know I'm running out of space, so I'll probably have to stop right now. But the next video I want to record, definitely for sure, are, I'm trying to think. Let's see. I already knocked down Star Ocean, Dragalia. The only one that I haven't really shown is Azure Lane, but again, you can't really show much there because I mean it's all auto. I mean, strictly auto at higher levels, like you don't really have to do much. The only times you have to control your characters is with maybe even boss battles, but again, they have to be the hard mode boss battles. But we'll see about recording some Azure Lane. For right now, this is what I'll have to present, right? Well, I'll try to have more videos like this, but again, I have to clear out a lot of my phone and upload the older FGO videos. I mean, I don't have to, but I kind of want to because I already made the commitment. Might as well see it through. So, good luck, do take care, and may your rolls or pulls and or summons be blessed, depending on which, if you decide to try these games, right? Are they fun? I'd say the Dragalia is probably a little more fun because it's more involved right there. Same with Star Ocean if you're battling, dodging, and or trying to anticipate your enemy's moves, right? But it's up to you. In all honesty, do I find enjoying these games? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. There are times I will admit though that Star Ocean is a little frustrating, especially when it comes to the maze battles, because maze, quick right, just put input right there, right? The maze battle right here, we get a slew of maze battles every other week or 2 weeks, or we can tackle them to acquire coins, which again, we exchange those coins over here, as I may mention with the other ones. But with these killer coins, especially with the maze, you can change them as soon as the loading screen loads.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
You go over here to the Maze of Tribulation coin exchange, and you can change them from gems. Every 50 nets you 500 gems, which is easy to stockpile, and you can save right there. Again, provided your characters are strong. But starting off as a new person, you are able to get to higher levels quickly if you dedicate it to your specific ace character, along with subsequent 4-star characters, and then from there just kind of build off your team. Essentially what you want is designated high attacker or a high defender, and then a subsequent high healer. The other characters, unfortunately, the shooter and the mage, while they're nice to have, they're only as you only want to have them as soon as you have a solid build for the other 2 characters I mentioned. But yeah, other than that though, hey, if you want my support, I'm more than happy to help. But, well, I say that, and at the same time, what let's take for example, we're doing event battles. Again, if I'm playing, or you can also drop a message on the video, and I can probably drop my times, but more likely not to random because I'm playing the other mobile game, so it's kind of like in the heat of the moment. That, and also when my stamina is close to full. So like right now, I'll probably tackle a couple more battles, but again, usually I wait till it's near the full mark, which is what, every 6 hours or so, give or take. Anyways, I'm going on, but we'll stop right here. As always, good luck to you fellow masters in FGO that are still summoning for King Assad, and good luck to you if those of you that, again, I know I'm jumping the gun right here, saying that, assuming that people are playing these, right? If you're playing Star Ocean and you're pulling for characters, specifically right now because we had a new banner, right, for adorable ladies. Again, I'm letting the video go too far more than it needs to.
So my turn has finally come.
I'm pulling for Fior and Relia. Anyways, we're cutting the video here.
Listen to this.
Fellow captains, fellow masters, fellow dragon warriors, do take care. I'll see you in the next video.